Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. Sammy here at Sammy J Stitches, and it is a new vlog week. It is currently Wednesday, October 2nd. Late. Well, not even that late. It's only 9 o'clock. I feel like I've been super busy doing a whole bunch of stuff, and it should be later than it is. But that's okay. That means I've got more time to stitch. I have changed my mind yet again. About how I want to organize all the stuff that I am into. So I'm going to show you a new something today. One of these days, something is going to stick. But I find everybody has to find what's best for them. So a lot of trial and error is involved. Plus, I think if y'all see that I struggle with this or that I have to find my niche, not only will you understand that you're not alone in that situation, but also that maybe one of these things that isn't working for me turns out to work for you. So when there was school supply shopping, I bought sorry, my brain went full. I bought a traveler's notebook. I did show this before, I believe, a few videos ago. My plan was to create my own little books for it. It's a lot of work. And so I've decided to use the books that came with it, but I'm just making them as plain Jane as possible because I don't want to spend a whole lot of time working on this, but I do need this stuff written down so that I can reference and remember what I was thinking. On Virtual Stitchers, every week we do a homework discussion, so, you know, I jot it all down during that discussion. Now, I've been jotting it down in just a big notebook, so now I'm going to be jotting it down in this. And I have broken it up by, okay, so first I got my October monthlies. So this is the Daily 30 group. I have codes for each of them. The cross stitcher in Daily 30 is D30. This is the ones for October. School Magical Stitches and Literature, theirs is actually 2 months, which is why it's already done already. It's only October 2nd, because I did them all in September. So if they're highlighted, it means I have worked on them or posted my starting picture for them. And then I'm going to go in and write what the tokens for this group are or the points for this group are when I've actually uploaded them and they officially count. So far that's the way I'm going to do it. It makes sense to me. So, and for these two groups, and Cheryl, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I can, as long as I do them when I'm supposed to, I can post the beginning and ending photo at the same time. I do this, typically, used to I didn't do that. But I don't have good service out here, so I have to go outside to upload. So it's easier if I could just do it when I'm done stitching. Anyway, I know School Magical Stitches will let you post the beginning and ending photo together. So that's what I do. So I started tonight to upload some of the stuff I've worked on last night. But the problem with that was apparently I was posting too fast and got blocked. So there's still some of these that need to be uploaded. So that was the monthlies here. And then I've got weeklies. Right now I just have weeklies for these two, but that may change. But this is how I set up for October. So this week, Daily 30, this week's School Magical Stitches, and then I've left spots to do that over the course of the next few pages. So I've completely set up for October. All the different, I'm going to have some blank space here because nothing that week. Having them side by side means I can make a project work for both of these. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit so I can quit holding it. Okay, I can pick one project that can fit both of these and not have to worry. So that's why I put them side by side so that I can hopefully cross them over in here too. When it gets complicated is crossing this with this, but I may just stop doing that altogether. We'll see. So I want to double dip efficiently, but if I can't, I can't. And then these are little daily tasks or tasks that don't, would you focus, don't fit into the other two groups of being something I work. Anyway, so right now the Ultimate Cross Stitch group is doing the pumpkin patch puzzle. Each day they release 2 puzzle pieces, each have a stitch count on them. Total today was 260 stitches. I did that, well, yesterday, and 325 for today. I haven't filled this one in yet. The Sane is having a Halloween mystery retreat, and so the first day I did 50 stitches to check in my room at the retreat, and then we're now introducing the hosts of the retreat, and I need to do 100 stitches for each one. So I just need to write that down. I hadn't written it down yet. Okay, we're going to zoom back out because that is not a pretty picture. So that's how I'm kind of trying to get this thing to work. Yeah. It's not that it doesn't work. It's that it works too much and then it gets everything all jumbled. So last night I ended the night working on, let me see, because this is one of my homework prompts. Happiness by Katima by Kona. It's an Etsy shop. Try and remember to link it below, but we both know that probably won't happen. So this is my dark stitching for School of Magical Stitches homework because it talks about darkness. It's dark with the candle lighting it up. It's on dark fabric. If this is not dark, it does not qualify. I quit. I don't know how to do this. Just plain. So it also fits for, was it a monthly or a weekly? Let me see. Hopefully this means I'll be able to tell y'all better. Monthly or weekly? A monthly. So there's something that needs a candle, and that's a candle right there in the middle of that. So I'm still working on this. I have, I don't know, like 150 stitches into it, which means I'm about halfway done. Let me see. No, I've got 212. I'm actually technically done with the one for Cheryl's group because it only needs 200, and now I need less than 100 to finish homework on that, which is good because this one is one of those that I love it, so I can't stop, but this fabric makes me pull my hair out every time. Okay, after that is done, my next thing, because I will be completely done with homework for when that happens, so we're going to go over to Oktoberfest, and do I have that on the Q-Snap already? Maybe not. We may be going to a monthly because Oktoberfest was kind of hard for me. There's one that they asked for a new start. I'm not sure I want to do a new start. I need something with hair. I don't have that set up yet. And music. I don't have anything that fits into music that I know of. Oh, maybe Deck the Halls, because it's a song, right? Okay, let's say that. So I'm going to pull out Deck the Halls next, put in 200 stitches for music, because Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly. Even though that's the name of the pattern, that's not what is actually on there yet. Can we build a snowman? I've got build a snowman on there. Also another 200 for stitching in a grape color, because there's some green stitching on here, and my favorite grapes are green grapes. So I'm going to work on that after Happiness, just in case I forget to come check in because I'm too busy chatting to people, because that's what I do, you know. Once again, I forgot to bring my Happy Meal that I got this week. I was sick today. I got a touch of the tummy bug, and I was up all day going to and from the bathroom, to the point where I didn't even go and sleep in my own bed because my daughter's room is right across from the bathroom, so I just slept in her bed today. So I slept in. I literally gave myself enough time to get dressed and leave. So of course I didn't remember to grab anything, but you can look forward to that. I know that I have some fabric on the way. I should have some patterns on the way. but I would have thought those had been here by now, so I'm a little concerned at that. We'll see. I think that's it. I have a new surprise coming on Friday. We'll talk about that on Friday. This week is, this is in the past for y'all, but for me, this weekend coming up is 24 hours of cross stitch. I plan on trying, I'm off those 2 days. I'm gonna plan on trying to be online as much as possible, but Friday is also the only day that my husband and I have off together, so we have plans. So we'll see. You will have seen me or you will have not have. Okay? Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think excuse me, hiccups. I'm gonna get to stitching, and I will check in with y'all later this evening. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It is the morning of Thursday, October 3rd. Oh my goodness, one more night of work and then I get a couple days off. It's so exciting. Unfortunately, I have a lot to do, so I don't know how relaxing my days off will be. But it is the weekend of 24 hours of cross stitch, so hopefully I get to sit down and stitch. I will give y'all, again, this is in your past, this is in my future. My thoughts right now are to put a strand of thread into every single one of my whips. We'll see if I can do it. That way I can update them all to have had been touched in one day. Ooh, that's too close. Let's back up a little bit. Okay, so I spoke to you earlier. I know I told you I was working on happiness. I thought I told you I might work on Deck the Halls. Can't remember. Anyway, here is where I got on happiness. And I finished a daily 30 for having a candle. And of course, this is my dark stitching for homework. So I got that done, and I have one. So like this line and this line, and then I think I'm done. I think so. Pretty sure. It looks really good when you look at it like this. Not so much when you look at it like this, which is how I stitch on it. And so it makes it very frustrating. But then you do this, and it looks amazing. So I will definitely be putting them back on it whenever I fully finish it. So I got that done. And then this, we also have this Halloween thing going on. I think I might have mentioned it earlier. You have to do 100 stitches for each one of the hosts that we're being introduced to. And I have made it through 5 of the 7 hosts. One host on here, because I only had 100 stitches left. And then the other 4 on here. 400 also does 2 of Cheryl's events. One for Oktoberfest, which is something with music. And because this is called Deck the Halls, which is also a song, a Christmas song. And then it also for the monthly, so 200 for that, and then 200 for the monthly, which is something with the color of grapes. So I did 200 stitches in just the green on this. So here is my Deck the Hall Sal by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I'm done with dress. I've almost finished the R. I've got to put the white stitches in and a few more green stitches, and then D, and then there's some trees over here. I absolutely love this fabric. Oh my goodness. It's called Splash by Zweigart. It's a 32 count Lugana. It's just so perfect for this piece. It's ridiculous. I love it so much. Okay, so that's the stuff I worked on tonight. I got blocked on Facebook, so I can't post some of my updates. The ones for Sane, I've been posting from my main Facebook, not from my stitching Facebook, in order to, because those you have to post, then stitch, then post your finish. You can't like finish them and go and post them later. So I needed to get that. So I need to be able to continuously update it, and in order to do that, I had to switch to my other account, which was still in Sane because I didn't start the stitching Facebook until what, April-ish, somewhere in there. And so I had already become a tribute for the Stitcher games before that, so I didn't want to be changing Facebooks. It's just a lot easier if I didn't change Facebook. So that's why I have both. The coyotes are going crazy. They sound really close. I don't know if y'all can hear them. I may edit that out if y'all can't. Anyway, so the admins know about the fact that they're both me. So that's all I did tonight. They just got quiet. I need to get cleaned up, fill out my paperwork, get ready for my relief to show up in the next 10 minutes. So I will talk at y'all later, and have happy stitching. Good evening, everybody. It is the evening of October 3rd. Getting really close to midnight, and I'm still haven't even started stitching. Just obligations and things I had to do. Okay, so tonight we are going to start with something I got in the mail. I remembered it today. Yay! This is okay, so this Daily 30 group that I'm in, we earn tokens. Tokens can be spent at a boutique. Boutique has patterns. So this is the one I picked out. It's from Sue Hillis. It says Stitches for the Needle Worker, and it's part of a series. So there's 2 out of the 9 in this one. So it says Busy as a Bee, My Needle and Me, and A Stitch in Time Saves My Mind. So I got that, and now I have to go change the battery. Be right back. Okay, and I'm back. So I got that in the mail, and I'm excited. I'll put it in with all my others. I get to it eventually. So that was all that came in the mail. I'm still waiting on a package. I'm not quite sure where it's at. A little concerned there. Okay. So tonight I need to knock out 2 more of the hosts that I need to meet tonight. So that's 200 stitches. And I'm going to do that on this one so that I can double dip with, what do we got? So for Oktoberfest, the bonus is something to do with a wedding. And I don't know if I can use it for anything else. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so this one will work for 200 stitches for, or it might be 300 because it's a bonus. I'll have to go check. For something to do with a wedding or anniversary. This is Wedding Row by Bank Creek. And then, of course, the 200 to get those last 2 hosts met. So I will be working on this first. In fact, I'm just going to pop this on my stand right here. And we're good to go. Okay. And then after that one, just so in case I miss a check-in, I am going back to Pretty Little London. I missed one of the challenges I had for it. So I figured I'd just get that knocked out real quick. And this one, so Pretty Little London, is going to be for Fire or Rain, the Daily 30 October monthly, because there's a rain cloud right here, and there is actually rain backstitching that I still need to do. So that's the other piece I'm going to work on. If I happen to get both those knocked out, I wouldn't hold my breath because I'm getting started so late. I will check back in before I pull out a 3rd project, or I'll be checking in with those 2 projects at some point later tonight. I believe that's it. I will check in with y'all shortly. Good morning. It's the end of my shift. I got my goals accomplished, but nothing extra done. So I thought I would check in and show that to you once I remember where I put it. I didn't put it up, right? Oh, I did. Look at me, I'm bad. Okay. So the first one I was working on, it was Wedding Row by Bent Creek. This is on 32 Count Lugana and Barnwood by Picture This Plus. Here's where it's at. Need a folder. Or a clipboard. How about a clipboard? There you go. So I added 300 stitches into this one for the Daily 30 group. Something to do with a wedding or anniversary, because it says "Of my love be sure," and I'm putting my wedding date on it. So that's what it's set up like. That angle, you could see how much it pops off that fabric. Much better. Okay. Oh, I'm having some heartburn. I also got done with the last 2 guests for the Halloween retreat. We should be having dinner tonight, I believe. So we'll see what that entails. Couldn't tell ya. So, put this back up. And then the next one I pulled out was Pretty Little London by Satsuma Street. It's on 32 Count Jobelin in Avalon. Because I found another challenge I could make it fit, which was something to do with rain, because this cloud will be raining. Also, it fit into the pumpkin patch for like 260 stitches or something like that. So this is where I'm getting to. I'm getting really close to a finish. So I need to fill these in, but I'm out of that color completely. So I'm going to have to make stuff at Joann's today. But, I mean, and that's in here. This is mostly done. I mean, I really just have this in here. That little piece there. So it's coming along nicely. Getting very close to being done. Still absolutely adore this fabric. So, man, my chest hurts. Apparently that burger today was not. I bet it's the onions. You think the onions? I don't know. It hurt. Burns. Okay, so that is it this morning. I doubt I will get stitching done tonight, but if I do, of course I will check in with you first. It'll be late. We're having a little family day in town today because we've been working pretty consistently for the last 2 weeks since we went to Disneyland. So plus we need to do grocery shopping. I need to get a new tire for my truck and an oil change. You know, adulting stuff. So that is what we are going to do today. Plus, you know, have a dinner out as a family. That's always fun. So that is it for me this morning. I will try to check in with y'all this evening. If not, then tomorrow. You know how it goes. I will see y'all soon. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back. It has been a few days since we last spoke. Let me see if I can adjust this any. Better? It'll work. Okay, so I was off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I did not record. I barely even stitched, like for real. Friday, we spent all day in Odessa. We went out to eat. We did some shopping that was really needed. Got home. I was picking up cleaning a little bit. And then I think I did a little stitching. Like maybe I was trying to complete a challenge. So I think I did 100 stitches. Maybe. Anyway. Then I did a lot of cleaning on Saturday. Barely any stitching. And then Sunday I did quite a bit of stitching, or quite a bit of cleaning, but some decent stitching. So that's what I'm about to show you. And I'm going to continue on this for a little longer because I have more challenges to complete for this one. So I have been working on Which Way. This is on 28 count Lugana in Dreamsicle by Under the Sea Fabrics. I don't think she offers this fabric anymore. But it's actually one of the best orange fabrics I've ever owned. So I've been working on her. I needed 200. I think I've put in 250 stitches. I needed 200 for a Daily 30 event for something that's Halloween. I needed 250, so I took that 200 plus another 50 to complete something in the mystery that needed to be done on hand-dyed fabric. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong thing, so now I have to do 125 more stitches on this as penalty before I can move on to the next thing. So I'll be putting that in. Plus I needed another 200 for Cheryl's group for something with candy corn, because there's supposed to be candy corn right here. And I believe another 200, or I might do another 200 for something with hair. I may move on and try to find something else for that. So that's what I'm working on right now, and I'm not sure what I'm moving to next because I need to focus on what's going on right now before I move on and confuse myself further. I did, however, I finally got a couple packages in the mail, and I think I have one still sitting there because I couldn't pick it up because it wasn't 4 o'clock. So let's see. This one is from Leslie at Under the Sea Fabrics. Ooh, it's so pretty. Sorry for the crinkle crinkle. Do it fast. Okay. This is 32 count Joblin, which is what I always get from her, in Changing Leaves. This is the fabric of the month this month. Look at those colors. So we got some orange, purple, and pink. And so it's absolutely gorgeous. Love it. I love everything Leslie does. And then my other one is Fabric of the Month from Misty at Mystic Fabrics. So let's see what we've got in here. I hadn't been spoiled. Like Leslie posts that she's like, here's what it looks like. Do you want to change from like Joblin or Lugana or whatever? Misty doesn't tell you anything, so you don't have any clue what it is until it comes in the mail. This one's very soft, very pretty. It's called Unipoo, like unicorn of poop. It is a 32 count Lugana. Very light, very subtle blues and purples. I mean, very light. So that is awesome. I like that. I really like it. I like it. She always sends something else. Oh, something else in this package. Oh, candy. She always sends candy. I'm not sure what that is, but I'll probably try one here in a minute. Okay, so yeah, if you're a member of Virtual Stitchers, we set up a whole bunch of events for this month. Some are live, some are not. Make sure you read the descriptions if you are going to check them out. Plus, I'm working on all the challenges. I got Magical Stitches, Cheryl's group. They just released them for Enchanted Stitches. I need to go look at that. The Halloween mystery was semi-sane. So I'm going to get to stitching on this, and I will check back in with y'all here in a little bit. All right, everybody. Good morning-ish. It's like 2:30. It's 2 o'clock in the morning, which is very early morning, but for me is like middle of the night. Whatever. I'm ready to switch projects finally. I'm so over this one. It was hard to trudge myself through the last 100 stitches, but here we are. This is what she looks like. I mean, the progress is great. She's looking great. you know, just sometimes I feel like moving on, and when I have to get a certain number of stitches done, can't. So, what did we complete with this? Where'd my notebook go? So, I completed a Halloween piece for daily 30. That was the first 200. 100 for, we needed something black. And so there's at least 100 black stitches. There's way more than 100 black stitches, but so there's that. And then something with candy corn. I need to remember to post the cover photo for that so that they can see the candy corn. That was the last 200 stitches. For the haunted mansion or haunted mystery event, I needed 250 for talking to Jobelin. And of course, that was the wrong decision. Jobelin threw a fit at me, and therefore I had to stitch another 125 stitches on that same project before I could switch. Now, for the mystery, one of the hosts, Sable, it has been found dead. It's a murder mystery. And so we can either choose to investigate the area for clues, and you have to stitch 250 stitches on a map or something with rooms, or you can run like hell out of there and talk to Daisy to see if she noticed anything suspicious, because those that did go to discover where the X was on the map saw Daisy. Part of me wants to run like hell, honestly, because I don't want to be around dead people. I don't want to be investigating dead people. And I would rather work on a whip with flowers. However, I don't want to do the penalty again, and I have a good feeling that's where it's going. So I'm going to investigate the area for clues. So I needed something with a map or with houses, or with rooms, I mean. Which houses have rooms, but you know. Moving along. I chose to work on Haunted Mansion because it's an open house with lots of rooms. There's something different in every room. So I'm going to put 250 stitches in for that. I also need this for something with a moon for daily 30s monthly. So that's 200, but not a total of 450 because we're double dipping there. Two different groups. Also, I may use this for School of Magical Stitches. That'd be triple dipping. I don't know if I can fit it into anything else. Let me take a quick peek here. I might be able to fit it into another one. Quadruple dipping? What? I'm already doing that. Ultimate cross stitch group pumpkin patch. So I need 290 stitches. I might be able to fit it into 5 different things. The 250, well, let's say 300 stitches because this one's 290, which is rounded off to 300. So 300 stitches on one whip for 5 things, possibly. Good possibility. Wow. So we're going to work on this and be like, cha-ching. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to stitching and be my goofy self all by myself, watching some Hulu and getting that stitching in. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, October 8th, and this is going to be the last clip of this week's vlog. I know it may be a shorter one because I missed 3 days while I was off, but trying to keep with the routine here, people. Trying my best. Okay, so when I last left you, I believe I was starting on, or I had told you I was going to be working on Haunted Mansion. I can't remember if I checked in later. Oh well. If so, you see this twice. Fast forward, whatever. Okay. So here's where I got to on Haunted Mansion. So I filled in all of this area. It still needed to fill in the windows. Finished off some black here, came down and started on this sort of thing. I completed several tasks with this. Several. And it was awesome. So I needed, let's see, for Haunted Mansion, 200 for something with a moon. There's your moon. Completed. Also for that same 200, 200 and plus, I was working on this for one of our tasks for School of Magical Stitches. I also, let's see, daily 30. There was something else. Oh, the pumpkin patch puzzle. I did 280 stitches or 290 stitches on this, so that was for that. And for Sane, I was investigating clues around our dead hostess. So that was also part of that 200. I did 300. It encompasses all of these things. Because I had to do 250 there, and this was 300. So, and then also for which door I would select, Halloween. So 5 groups, 5 things completed with just 300 stitches. It's amazing. So I'm moving on. And I started to move on last night, but then something happened. I don't know. So I am bringing back out. I know I have so many projects I need to work on that haven't seen the light of day for several days, but I still keep pulling out the Deck the Hall Cell by Caterpillar Cross Stitch because I'm absolutely in love with it, and it seems to fit a lot of prompts. So today I will be putting 700 stitches in this because that's what I need to finish up School Magical Stitches homework. In that 700 stitches, I will also complete so I know there's a new pumpkin puzzle piece, but I don't know how many stitches it is. So I'll complete that. I don't have anything new for Sane yet. For daily 30, there is a candy corn that is green, white, and red. So this tree is green, the snowflakes are white, and there's some red in the word stocking that goes up here that just got released. I will also something fat and something skinny. So like I have a fat snowman and I have skinny letters. You have to have both within the project. So this one will work for that. It's also something I'm excited about and something new. It's my newest piece. So knocking out a ton of prompts with that. Okay, so I'm going to get stitching on that. After that, if I get done with 700 stitches tonight, I will pull out Laundry Room by, I think I have it right here, by Hands On Design, because one of the daily 30 monthly prompts is something to do with cleaning, and Lord knows laundry is a never-ending cycle. So I will be working on that if I get completed with Deck the Halls tonight. So I will try and check in later. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I will try and check in one more time before I end this clip, and then we will start next week's. So I'll see y'all here in just a little bit. I'm back. Ooh, that really lit up. Okay, because I remembered that I got stuff in the mail today. So here is the last pattern in the Cottage Garden Samplings Songbirds Garden series. And it's Gratitude. It says Heart Full of Gratitude. It's a Dark-Eyed Junco and Roses. So those are real roses and then Dark-Eyed Junco. So put that in there. And then I also got a loan from a friend. I saw her stitching this at Jersey, decided I absolutely needed to stitch it, and she just recently finished it, so she loaned me the pattern. And this is Sophia by Summer House Stitchworks. And it's this adorable little owl. And it's one of those that looks way better stitched than it does in the picture. Or at least hers looked amazing. Looks like a fairly simple, quick pattern too. I may have to start this soon. I know I was trying not to start anything new until next year, but I just keep running into things I have to do, like this darn deck the hall style. So the package I'd been expecting did not come again today. But what I get from this Trisha at Thread Threads, which is what I get this one from, and I know I paid for this one after the other one, so I asked her, and it got lost on her desk, not in the mail, so she's going to get that sent out to me. So it'll be another few days before I have that, which is fine. I was hoping the mail carriers didn't lose it, because I really need those needles like El Pronto. So yeah, that was my quick check-in, and I will check in with y'all after I've actually done some stitching. Alright everybody, last check-in. I have not completed the 700 stitches on Deck the Halls. I only have 528 right now. So I'll be there before the end of the night because I still have an hour, but I need to get this video saving so that it can upload when I get home. So I thought I'd just do a quick check-in, show you where I'm at, and then say goodbye until next week. So here's where we're at. All the time I'm misplacing things. Okay, let's just do this. Here's where I'm at on the Deck the Hall cell. So we're finishing up Dress the Tree. Got a little bit of start on hang stockings. So that is where it's at. It looks so good. There's a little beginning of a stocking over here. This nice star. I completed 100 stitches of green, 100 stitches of white, all in here, 100 stitches of red for daily 30, that candy corn. So there's that. I need 700 in order to finish School Magical Stitches. I finished something, I don't know, getting a lot accomplished. 500 stitches here, and a couple hundred more to go. So it doesn't look like I'll be getting to my other project tonight, which was laundry room, but that's okay. We got tomorrow. So actually we've got all month, but you know, we'll work on it tomorrow. So I'm going to sign off here. I want to thank everybody for continuing to watch me every week, for liking, subscribing, commenting, you know, all the YouTube things. I will put links below. You can join me on my Facebook page, on my Facebook group, Virtual Stitchers. You can come on and stitch with us via the Zoom. My Facebook, my Instagram, all that will be below. So, oh, also all the groups that I mentioned, because you want to go. So, that is it for me this week, and I hope y'all have a great stitching week, and I will see y'all next week.